If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. God now wants to know if you have thought about translation as a way to get around. Even though you aren't aware of it, you have seen it more often than you think. You think that wonders are normal and not strange. The abundance of my Spirit has shown up, is showing up, and will continue to show up in the form of my miraculous actions in your life. I don't do magic tricks or say things like, "Watch as I pull a rabbit out of my hat." The most miraculous things that will happen near you will happen quietly and may not be noticed until later, but you will be the main benefit. People will ask, "Where are the miracles?" Say, "Right now you are witnessing a walking, talking miracle." Do not feel bad about their doubts or unbelief. Open your mouth wide and say what you want me to do next that I promised on my word. You will not be let down because I am always making the amazing, the unique, and the special happen, says the Father. In your heart, ask the Lord, "Light up my eyes so I can see what you're doing today." I am telling you today that you should accept the healing that I have given you. My Spirit is being given to you like soft rain and warm honey. Experience my sweetness, the Father says. Come to know and understand how much I love you. According to the Father, love is perfect, and love is what I am. Love lives inside you because my Spirit lives inside you. My love for you goes beyond time and into depths that can't be measured. The Father says, "My love will not hold back any part of myself." Take it. Take big breaths. Take in everything I give you today. God the Father tells us to always be in love. Don't give up on love, because that will only lead to failure and sadness. If someone doesn't love you back, just love them back, and I will reward you right away. Know that you are loved. Eternity includes limited people and can be reached through love, lots of gifts, and being close. Father says, "Leave, my dear, and soak yourself in my love for you today." Today, God says, "I am the God of war. This is who I am and what I do for a living. You can't get through life without my hand holding on to you. Don't be scared. The enemy should not be able to shake your belief or courage. You can't be defeated by an attack from hell or an attack from your enemies. I have surrounded you with my presence and will always hold you close." The Father says, "Even though I am eternal, my vision is clear and my strength has not faded. This is why I can save you now. Trust me. Ask me something. Put forward your request, and see if I won't come down from the sky to answer it. Being able to keep my kids safe makes me happy. According to the Father, it makes me happy to bless those for whom you pray. Call on the names of your children, loved ones, and people in your community, and see how ready I am to save, heal, and deliver them. Father says today that the angels are fighting for a chance to be a part of my plan for your life. You play a very important role in the realm of the gods. Your strong prayers have caused a small fight in the spiritual world. The angels are getting ready to fight my enemies, polishing their swords and putting together their shields. It doesn't matter what time it is, the sound of horses is coming your way today. The fierce war cry of the angels can be heard throughout the air, and Jezebel's tentacles are moving as if she knows her time to bring her disease into your life is running out. The Father tells you that success is yours. Celebrate and know that I am the one who always makes your success possible because you trust me. Today, God tells you to accept the healing of your heart that you've been waiting for. Accept that I am fixing your spirit emotionally right now. The Father says, I am revitalizing and renewing you for my purpose and delight. The people who threw you out think they are better than you, but when they get where they're going, they will find that I helped you get there before them. Keep going and don't get angry or down. They would have done something different if they could. Please be aware that I have asked you to make a different choice about the people I have put in your way. You should say in your heart, no one is disposable. Yes, the Father says, one person's trash is another person's important thing. I am making you my trash collector to show the world all of my unconditional love, the Father says. Today, God says, I have made you a son of fresh oil. It's time for you to empty the oil press that made yesterday's oil. You have fresh olives ready to be crushed into oil. Get rid of what was enough on your vessel yesterday. Today, I will anoint you with an oil that will set you free from your chains. The Father says, the oil I give you just lights the way in front of you. I am not given the power to back down or leave the fight. Today, may the fresh blessing from those who stand before the Lord of all the earth lift your spirit. You went through the pain and asked yourself why things were happening, but I was just making it easier for you to get what you wanted. Father tells me that you have made up your mind to accept nothing less than the real core of who I am. You are being soaked today from head to toe. Move forward and enjoy, says the Father. It is an oil of joy and oil of healing and freedom that can help with all of life's problems and free us from the enemy's control. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God will explain the difference between trustworthiness and anointing today. To reach your goal, you have been told to align with guys. As a Christian, you have to align yourself with the most important religious organizations. Your discomfort at hearing this came from my spirit's dislike of the religious politics and manipulation you saw. Why would you want the respect that people give you instead of the respect that only God gives? People fight each other over religion all the time, and I didn't call you here to be a disposable resource in those fights. The Father has told you to look for my presence and learn about how I have affected your life. The Father says, I have avoided engaging with you because of your honor or qualifications. I appointed you even though they didn't believe. I am an all-powerful God. I have the freedom to do what I want whenever I want, without asking anyone else for permission. The Father says, fill your vessel with the oil of my Spirit. You will become a tree that is full of the Spirit of my presence and firmly planted in the power of my throne. This is a new experience, says the Father. I'm leading you to me so that you can show my essence to people who don't expect to see my impact in your life. God tells us today, don't expect small favors from me. I'm not that mean. When you come to my seat, I don't hide the joys of heaven. My hand has already started to put an enormous blessing upon you as you ask me for what you need to live. The Father says, the time has come when provision will no longer be a distraction for you. It will be the food from heaven that meets your needs, just like it was the food from heaven that fed many people in the desert. The Father says, I am the manna, and I can't keep any good thing from you any more than I could keep myself from you. I know that this goes against what you were taught. People say that I have a higher purpose for turning down and keeping my promises in my life. What exactly do they look like? Did they give you one of their boys to meet your needs? What fools the sons of men are to think that my hand will always be kind to them. Father tells us, open your mouth wide. I'm ready to give you my love and food that makes you happy. You will have enough resources to meet your own needs and additional resources to feed those who depend on you for food. If you reach out your hand to the poor, I will reach out my hand to you. I'm putting all of my success into your life because you are the one I chose to bring benefits to the world. As of today, God says that the enemy has been defeated. I will show you my strength to give and protect you every time, even if 10,000 people are against you. What did the enemy think made him think I would do nothing while he played with you? Watch as I step in to stop all attacks from hell that are aimed at you. Look and be amazed, says the Father. Have you ever thought about seeing fear in a snake's eyes? It says in the Bible, I am unraveling the coils of the enemy that have surrounded you. You will be able to breathe better. Where there were limits before, there will now be growth. You will now fly to the heights on wings of hope where there was a load and sagging hands. I am bringing peace to a world that is normally full of strife. Where worry and fear used to be, I'm bringing in unutterable joy and plenty of praise. You will always be true and loyal to me because I am teaching you this. The Father wants you to come to Him with open arms. I am the barrier, providing safety. You will hide between my knees while you watch the enemy's plans and strategies fail in your life. The Father says that you have been looking forward to this day for a long time. God tells you that the battle is ready and that you will win soon. Today, the turmoil of strife fills every part of your life. The enemy thought that he could smother you by using religion as an excuse. Even though he approached you with threats, I am ending all of his plans to hurt you. The Father says that his anger has been stirred up. My anger is now focused on the authorities who thought they could destroy my proof in your life. This will not be allowed. I will get rid of the enemy that is bothering you. Stand up and throw off the heavy weight of your worries, says the Father. Understand this, your future is not determined by what your enemy plans, but by what you do next. You are getting money from me that can't be changed in any way. That's the money of my kingdom, and I'm letting you go free from the chains of poverty and limitation. Move forward now and show kindness to those who can least repay you. Love is what I'm made of, so give them my love. Allow the disadvantaged to enjoy my care and kindness. I will help you with your limits just like you help other people with theirs. Your breakthrough is coming soon, and now is the time for you to understand the purpose I put you in the world to serve, says the Father. Today, God says it is His will to show what His church is really like in its natural setting. In human society, the limits of religion are being broken down. Religious rules will no longer hold my people back. I'm raising warriors with lion hearts who don't let society or religion hold them back. They will show what my church can do when it is free to be in its natural setting. When the world realizes it can't control or contain my boys and my girls, nations will fear and government systems will fail. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Proclaim the advance, the Father says. The time has come to move forward and save the prey from the lions and bears' teeth. I have heard the sad cries of the poor and the prisoners. I have listened to the cries of people who are sick and poor. It is said that the Father has heard the cries of those who are dying at night. As I come down on my people in a new show of power and salvation, the hills will fall away and the mountains will fall into a waterfall. You are my instrument, the Father says. Let your speech carry my truths. Let your hand be the first one to touch the sick person. Let your kindness be the first thing you do when you see someone who is poor or without clothes. I am about to change the way people live by drawing their attention to my faithful sons and daughters, who will only serve my name and my kingdom. God says, today I am making myself known to you. You have my eyesight, my mind, and my heart beating inside you. This is the job you were given. This is why I sent you to earth, to make my presence known in dark places. My picture is always there in your body, soul, and spirit. You have been given my essence of unwavering victory. It will no longer be easy for you to feel how deep I am and how present I am. My essence begs you to discover the unknown depths of who I am inside you. The Father says that there is a lot more to experience than what you have had so far. Get into the hidden realm where my secrets are told and exposed. Leave, my beloved. Let go of the limits of what is known and surface level, and stop trying to get the approval of those who keep the status quo in place so that you can fully immerse yourself in me. My words are freeing you from the restrictions of faith and leading you through the deepest parts of your experience of my essence. Today, God says that He doesn't build with hewn stones and doesn't make Christians who are all the same. The noise of men's tools hitting my children is an insult to me, says the Father. I didn't use a plan or a slide rule when I made you. I made you while you were still in the womb and from your parents' wombs. Your uniqueness is amazing, and I don't like it when people try to ruin it by forcing their own identity on you. The Father tells you that you were made in His image and that you should reflect that picture instead of human traits or likenesses. By aligning yourself with my goals and the rules of my kingdom in your life, you will be true to who I am. You are being put in a certain area of my army, and you will find that it is within a circle that I chose. Some people might ask, why do you hang out with those people? You don't have the power to ask me to choose the people I send to the front lines with you. Free your thoughts from the chains of societal approval, says the Father. I have not called you to follow human ideas, but to my revealed truth. I'm calling you to rise in me and make your feet like a hindrance to reach the highest points of my plans for the world. In His message, God says that He is the unique answer to your problems. The Father says that you have not been tempted or faced any problems that are unique to you. I am Jehovah Shalom, and I am your peace. For this reason, your peace will always be with you because I will never leave you. Since my name is Jehovah Jireh, your food will always be with you. I will never leave you or reject you, so the feelings I have for you are permanent and can't be separated. Write these facts down and keep them in mind. You will never be without food or water because I am your protector. You will always be close to your peace because I am your peace. I am the Lord your God, and I heal you. You will never be far from your health. The Father says, this is the banner I am raising over your life today. It shows that I will always be loyal to you. My role in your life right now goes beyond the conditions of the day. Ask for the proof of my loyalty to be clear and strong in your life today. Right now, God tells us not to look back. What fed you yesterday won't feed you today. Looking at things from yesterday's point of view only shows you the past and not the future. Your past doesn't determine your future, and the way things are now doesn't show what will happen in the future. I know what will happen in the future, and I will shape your life and situations to fit my plans and dreams. The Father says that His character is both broad and deep, and that every morning is a new chance to find out things about Him that we didn't know or could not have thought. Let go of the past and welcome the new season with open arms. Free yourself from the mental ties you have to people, places, and things that don't matter to you anymore. I will keep control of them. Pay attention to me and how I want your life to go. Anything you give me will be kept safe. The Father tells us not to look back. Right now, I am the God of the present. Yesterday is over, and tomorrow is a potential that might not come true as planned. Today is your job, and today is also the day you will find the bundle of kindness I am speaking about for your benefit. Today, God talks to you through signs, dreams, and images. During this time, I will not leave you without advice and direction. I'm making my word more real as you seek my presence and want to know what's coming next. I'm not going to do anything until I tell you about my plan in a way that makes it easy for you to work with it. The Father says, keep your eyes and ears alert. You will no longer be in the dark about what's going on around you. Listen to what I say and tell other people who might not otherwise pay attention. People in your area are having a hard time getting clarity and understanding. You can say what you think by accepting your point of view and rejecting what other people say. The world doesn't know me, and it won't understand you either. Because you didn't give in to their efforts to control and confine you, they will turn against you and leave you out. According to the Father, He will help you get past any obstacles that are set up to keep you in isolation and quarantine. My power over you can't be stifled or controlled. Pay attention to my words and let yours be heard. If they don't care about your efforts, keep going with the confidence that you've done what you were supposed to do. They will have to go through divine punishment when during this time they could have been given provision and safety by God. The Father says, you must follow me and give up the results. Today, God tells you to pray, Father, show your strength and power in my situation today. I am the God who doesn't negotiate with enemies, says the Father. Defeaters are defeated by me, the God. As you beg me, I am changing into your physical form today to help with your health and healing. The Father says that the stripes of the cross can be seen in your cells and bloodstream. You will no longer have to deal with being tired and sick. You won't have to wonder, are my years being taken away? I am restoring your vitality and making it easier for your body to change and heal. Even though there were times when you made choices that were bad for your health and well-being, I am forgiving you and making up for the harm you caused. The Father says, I give you the chance to change and adopt new habits and activities today because I want you to live long and thrive in my kingdom on earth. I have a lot of work for you to do, and I won't let your life get shorter. If you listen to my words and do what I say, you will feel like you did when you were younger. You will be able to fight with footmen and beat horsemen because my resurrected life gives you strength and energy. Today, God says that angels are with you on your trip. You've run into them without knowing who they are. They are getting in the way of those who are working hard to attack and defeat you. My plans for your life will not change because of problems, difficulties, economic downturns, or anything else. It is impossible to change or reroute the path I have chosen for your life. Your words tell the angels to bring your wishes to the throne of my kindness. It is mercy that guides all of my dealings with you. As you show mercy to others, your own experience of mercy will grow. Please be careful what you say today, because the angels are there and hear what you say. I want you to open your eyes and see how many people are working for you, my child. More people support you than those who are against you. If you trust me, the result will be certain. Trust me. Pay attention to my voice. Don't swear allegiance to the plan, swear allegiance to me. You thought you knew what the plan was, but your understanding wasn't as clear as mine. Don't hold on to your ideas about what should happen, just follow me. I'm not going to let you fail or waver. You will be taken to the safe shores and then taken to your next job in my kingdom. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.